Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss about very important topic ethics in complaints. So everyone know about that complaints. Complaints is about obeying and adhering to rules and authority. The motivation for being complaint would be to do the right thing out of the fear of being caught rather than a desire to be abiding by the law. So complaints is nothing but rules and regulations. So what are the things covered under the complaints? Standards, strategy, policy, rules, control, requirements, regulations, audit, risk, laws, and practices. So these are the things covered under the complaints. Next, we are going to discuss about unethical behavior. So everyone know about the ethical behavior. So everything it will be perfect, right things we will do. But unethical behavior, so opposite to ethical behavior. So unethical behavior is nothing but lacking moral principles, unwilling to adhere to proper rules of conduct. So you are not follow the proper rules and regulations and also lacking the moral principles. Just common reasons for unethical behavior. Why they are human beings, they are right way to wrong way. I mean right path to wrong path because pressure can drive people to do things they wouldn't normally do. Some people make unethical choices because they are not sure about what really is the right thing to do. Self interest, personal gain, ambition, and downright greed are at the bottom of a lot of unethical activity in business. Misguided loyalty. So, the positive meaning for loyalty, it's a trustworthiness. So, somebody misguided, so the human beings are doing bad. So, misguided loyalty. Then there are those who simply never learn or don't care about ethical values, ignorance, and competition. So, because of competition, also they will do some wrong things, unethical behavior. The root causes of unethical behavior. So, what is the root cause? It means it related to ethics, some psychological effect will be happen. So, psychological traps are the root causes of unethical behavior. You will see one by one. Primary traps, external stimuli, obedience to authority. Whether you like it or not, you have to induce, you must obedience to authority. Personality traps, internal stimuli. It means within the organization. So need for closure. Then defensive traps to internal stimuli, guilt and shame. False conscious effort. So next we are going to discuss about theories of ethics. Four major theories of ethics in the Western world. There are four types of theories: utilitarianism, net benefits, rights, entitlement, justice, fairness, egoism, self interest. So, these are the four major theories of ethics. How does this work? What makes an act right or wrong? Will, it's nothing but willing. So, inclination and duty. Whether somebody induce, you will get you can do that work. Duty, it's our responsibility, right? So inclination is a result, duty is nothing but actual result. So utilitarianism, we will discuss elaborately. The utilitarianism concept was developed by famous proponents Jeremy Bentham, J.S. Mill. What makes something good or bad, right or wrong, is that it produces the greatest amount of pleasure or lack of pain for the greatest number of people. Basic principle, greatest happiness principle, maximizing positive outcome for the largest number of people, negative outcome for lowest number of people. One should choose the action which will lead to the greatest happiness, that is pleasure, lack of pain overall. One's own pleasure and pain only count as much as any other person's affected. So they are following some rule utilitarianism. It asks a person to assess actions according to a set of rules designed to yield the greatest net benefit to all affected. Compare act to rules. Does not accept an action as right if it maximizes net benefits only once. Example, lying is always wrong. Another example, we will see the utilitarianism. A few doctors decide that a number of experiments on a few people, even if most of them died, would be worth it if they could find a cure for a disease that would relieve the suffering of millions of people. Utilitarianism would give the approval for such because it produces the greatest good for the greatest number of people. So you can see this slide, utilitarianism. What makes an act right or wrong? So inclination, don't do that. Intended result, don't induce somebody to do the work. Duty, don't do that. Actual result, you are willing to do something. Justice looks at the balance of benefits and burdens distributed among members of a group can result from the application of rules, policies, or laws that apply to a society or a group. Just results of action override utilitarian results. Rejects view that an injustice is acceptable if others benefit the action. Rights, we already know rights. A person just claim or entitlement. Focus on the person's action or the action of other towards the person. Legal rights. Some of the things of human having the legal rights depend by a system of laws. Moral rights based on ethical standards. Purpose, let a person freely pursue certain actions without interference from others. Then futures, respect the rights of others. Lets people act as equals. Moral justification of a person's action. Example, legal right, right to a fair trial in the United States. Moral right, right to due process within an organization. And also rejects view of assessing the results of action. Expresses moral rights from individual view, not societies. Does not look to the number of people who benefit from limiting another person's rights. Example, right to free speech in the United States stands even if a person expresses a dissenting view. So there are two types of rights. We already know everyone, positive and negative. In negative rights, don't interfere with another person's rights. In positive rights, a person has a duty to help others pursue their rights. So negative, don't stop a person from whistleblowing. So in every organization, it's a big problem of whistleblowing. So some gossiping, it's nothing but whistleblowing. So don't do that. Do your work. If you enter into the organization, do your work with responsibility and come back. Positive, co-worker helps another person blow the whistle on unethical actions. Thank you.